Well, good morning, ladies and gents. I've just finished speaking with Bob in the Visitor Center here at the Merritt National Wildlife Refuge. Bob had given me some interesting advice. Number one, he drew all over this map for me, show me where to get the best shots of basically everything under the sun in the Sunshine State.
Start here at the Visitor Center and drive towards the ocean to the National Seashore. I'll follow the road until the Eddy Creek parking lot. The lagoon there is known as a hot spot for manatee. Along the way there should be some dead trees overlooking the water, and these would be prime location for any birds of prey wintering here. Then I'll backtrack to the Wildlife Drive, you know how I love those, and then finish with a trip down Biolab Road, where Bob says he's seen the largest gators he's ever seen, and a couple of bobcats have been lurking here as well.
So I normally shoot in the Midwest. I mean, obviously I live there, and I don't get outside of Michigan, Indiana, or Ohio too often with the camera. When I do, I get really excited because I see things that are out of the norm for me.
I have no idea what's waiting for me. There are some familiar species here, but ultimately I'm unfamiliar with a lot of Florida's wildlife. My first opportunity, though, was very easy to name.
Okay. Yeah. I just caught a glimpse of my first ever manatee. I am so excited. You can see he came up for air. There's another one. Hey guys, look at you. Here we are. Hi.
Manatees are a threatened species due to habitat loss. They graze in the shallows and are perfectly colored to blend in with the water. This often makes them victims to boats with outboard motors.
Okay, so before I finish losing my head over these magnificent sea creatures, I have to take note of my surroundings, as I've learned over the years. Oh, shush. Okay, so right now I'm on this viewing platform, and I am surrounded by sea cows. But paying attention here, there's a boat launch. What that allows me to do is get down basically on my stomach and get on their level, and hopefully get some water level shots.
From this vantage point, I lose the visibility that comes with being higher up on the dock, but I gain a better angle to view the manatees when they do surface. This lower viewpoint also allows me to frame the manatee within their habitat.
I could easily do a whole episode just sitting here on this boat launch watching these guys, but even though I am caked in bug spray, these flies are no joke. I'm gonna move on. I still want to see some gators. There's a possibility of bobcats, and there's actually a crab that ran into his hole when I sat down here, who was terrified to get out. There you are. Hi. So I'm gonna let him get back to lunch.
There was more than one crab that day. The scuttling masses are very easy to photograph. I couldn't resist stepping out to the beach, but I had no luck locating sea turtles or anything more than just a few shorebirds. Being so close to the ocean made the wind a huge obstacle to my filming. Most of my recorded dialogue is lost to the breeze. But I've made my way to the Wildlife Drive. Exotic birds like these black ibis make good targets to film, but I'm looking for something bigger. I want the biggest gator I can find. The trouble is, I keep getting distracted by these birds of prey. This place is thick with osprey and vultures, and I just can't pass them up.
There's some black vultures up here on the post. Not on posts, they're well, they're palm tree remnants. And they're all just hanging out because there's some dead fish that apparently have been washed up or brought up, and that's in the road there.
Of course, I couldn't miss the opportunity to finally get a fully mature baldy on film either. Driving along this wildlife drive, there is so much to look at. I'm certain I missed more than a few shots. Oh, I didn't miss this one. He was absolutely massive. Couldn't have been less than 12 feet. With all of my goals accomplished for the day, it was time to head back to the hotel. I'm certain I'll be back here again, though. There's simply too much to capture here for a single outing.